Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Renee. This is Minecraft, and today we've got some work to do. We are going to finish building up this auto sugarcane farm. So we've got a good source of sugarcane to get to make paper, to make rockets, so we can ride around on our elytra like we're cool. And then I think I might want to do some sort of villager wrangling. We do need a couple different types of villagers. We need a mason villager that sells sandstone, because we are almost out of the sandstone that we're going to use to build up this farm, and I think it's not going to be enough just based on my own estimations. Hello, chicken. So we need a sandstone villager. Ooh, this guy's got some honey. Oh, but he's going to get mad if I take it, huh? Sandstone villager. What else? We need, I know I just ran away, but we need to go back. We need to get a campfire, so we can harvest that honey from that bee. We also need a fortune librarian that sells fortune books, because it's time. I don't think, either I have 0 tools that have fortune on them, or I have like 1 but it doesn't have mending and it's almost dead anyways. So fortune villager, sandstone villager, and then if you didn't see the video, we built up a general store over here by the town hall. It's a super cute little area. I did an ASMR for sleep, kind of long play, building up the general store. So if you like falling asleep to cozy Minecraft videos, I've got some for you on the channel. But here it is, super cute, and there is space in here to put villagers back here. And what I'm thinking we're gonna do is put down the honey blocks, because I believe if you put down the honey blocks and put villagers on top of them, then they can't jump off. So they'll be stuck here, but it won't look like they're stuck here. And then we can get a villager that trades glass, because it would be really nice to have a glass trade rather than having to go gather up sand and then smelt it into glass. I'd rather just spend the emeralds than spend the time, you know? So that's kind of the plan for today. But let's start with this sugarcane farm. I did a little bit of research and chatted with a friend about it over the weekend, and I have an idea of how we're going to make this adjustment in order to hopefully catch every single sugarcane that falls when the block is broken, because I really hate the idea of losing some along the way. But we gotta try it first to see if it's gonna work. Oh, I don't know why I grabbed a bucket that has water in it. I need a bucket that doesn't have water in it. And I know we were struggling with this. We were definitely struggling with this the last stream. And I think they've made a full source block there. Okay. And I don't have a perfect solution. I have an idea for a solution. So we're gonna try it. And then once we find something that works, hello donkey. Once we find something that works, then I think we're going to end up repeating it a couple of times. Either having 2 rows expanding this way, or we might even stack some on top of each other. So we have like a big, tall farm. Something like that. But first, we need to figure out a solution that works. And I am determined to figure this out. So let's start by breaking the mud blocks. What I think we're gonna need to do is have this middle section here be filled with blocks. And then these water buckets are gonna go down each side. We're gonna put the mud on top like that. And then we will need some glass here. Then we'll put another water bucket right here. And that should flow all the way. And that will supply water to each of these mud blocks. And hopefully this means that once they break, the sugarcane will fall either into this middle one here, or it will go through under and fall into the water blocks that are underneath the mud blocks. And then I believe those are also attached. Yeah, those are right here, attached to this little water path. So hopefully they should go into the collection system. Let's maybe try it and see what happens. Okay. See, this is what happened last time, where it didn't actually fall through. And it's just floating there. So does this mean... Can't even see it from there. So does this mean that it won't ever fall through? For example, let's try something. If I stack... Never mind. Forget those last 5 seconds. I mean, maybe we're just gonna lose some sugarcane along the way, and we just have to be okay with that. But I saw... let's try this. I saw someone, in the little bit of research that I did, they like fully enclosed the sugarcane. Like this, with glass on the outside of it. And then they had the mud. They did the mud and they put hoppers underneath. So maybe it has to be hoppers. Maybe it can't be water. Maybe the water doesn't pick up through the mud, but the hoppers would. Let's try it again. Okay, well, one of them went on top, and then I realized we have no way to tell if it got collected or not. Okay, so the chest is empty. Let's try this again, and we'll just place another one on top. Yeah, they're just floating. What's up, Nitro? Just run a hopper minecart line below the mud blocks. Okay, I think, yeah, you're right. I think that's gonna be the simplest answer. And then maybe we can keep, maybe we'll keep these blocks here in the middle so that we don't get any, because it's just, I feel like it's going to be annoying if they're being collected in two separate places. But I guess I could just run hopper. It's going to be expensive, but we could just run hoppers underneath here and over to here and into the what's that called? Chest? Okay. So let's pick up all of this stuff. Let's remove these water sources. Or not. There, that should do it. With a hopper minecart line, there is 0% loss in the farm. And don't run hoppers, they can't pick up items through blocks. Only hopper minecarts can. Okay. That's good to know about only the minecarts. So let's do that. Why don't we sleep first? Wait, let me make sure. I might still be on peaceful. Oh yeah, I was still on peaceful. Oops. I turn it to peaceful when I'm playing doing the ASMR videos, because I really don't want to have to worry about mobs. Okay, we lost a couple over here. We need to go get some hopper mine carts, and we need to go get rails and powered rails. So those are back home. We'll just do a little hop, skip, and a jump all the way over there. I was watching back a couple of my streams over the weekend, just not because I'm obsessed with myself or anything. No, never. No, just truly, I'm not. Just because, just to do like some quality control and to make sure like the sound is good and everything looks good. And I realized that I was talking so fast, especially in the beginning, because that's really all I watched is like the first maybe 10 minutes or so. But I was talking so fast. I was going a mile a minute. And it's really not necessary. So I'm trying now. If you guys notice, let me know if you notice a difference. I'm trying to be more calm and more chill and talk a little slower. And not be like tripping over my words and stuff. It's possible to make an unloading system where the minecart stops to unload, but with your farm, you can probably just skip all of that and have it roll over a normal hopper, which empties to a chest. Make sure you have plenty of powered rails and normal rails to run the hopper minecart over it. Okay. Thank you for the tips. We definitely have powered rails. We have some normal rails here. We'll just grab the 64. Do you need an activator rail to activate the powered rails? No, I think you can just put the powered rails down, right? Do you need a torch to activate the powered rails? We'll find out. And then hopper minecart. What's up, Kiana Frank over on Kik? Hello, how's it going? Hopper. Just use a redstone torch or lever. Okay. Minecart with hopper. Hopper and a minecart. Makes sense. Let's grab some iron. Let's make a couple minecarts. Let's grab a chest. We should have chests in here. Let's make a couple hoppers. Now let's make a couple hopper minecarts. Just one. No, two. Okay. Just use a redstone torch or lever. Oh, I think I already read that. Activator rails are mainly used in mob unloading where you transport mobs and want to eject them from minecarts. Okay, we don't need to do that. Nothing with the mobs today, or at least right now, so. Okay, so we just have the powered rail, we got the redstone torch. Kiana says, not much, just have to finish my project. In the meantime, what kind of project are you working on, Kiana? If you feel like sharing. School project, personal project? Okay. I think that's good. We'll put the iron back. And we can pop back over. I think we have a couple hoppers over here. Yes, 3 hoppers. I think we're gonna need more, but let's see. Oh, you guys, you know what I think we're gonna do actually? If we do just the rails and the minecarts under, we can keep, I'm gonna destroy this for now, but we can keep the blocks in the middle and just fully enclose like above these guys as well, so that any and all of the drops will go, like they won't come in the middle here. They'll go under. You know? Just run a single track in a loop, that should be okay. Okay, single track in a loop, like one track under all of this. Oops. Because I feel like what am I trying to say? Oh, you know what I can do? I can put them close together and run a track under. Yes, okay. Because I saw someone do this in one of the tutorial videos I watched. But if that's gonna be the case, then we need to adjust, I think we need to adjust this, because then we're not even gonna have any water. We're only gonna be using the hoppers. So that means that they'll come out like right here. Like we'll have a hopper here, you know? And then we can put the chests like right here instead. And then I guess that would leave us just some more room around here to build and get a little creative. Okay. I think I've got my plans in place. Mentally, at least. We'll have to see how that actually works out. Translated to the build. But we need to adjust some of the sandstone, and we need to adjust all of this redstone, actually. I do digital artwork, and I'm currently working on a profile picture and banner. Very cool. I hope all of that's going well. Okay, let's take this down. It's not a Renee the Paladin build unless we have to tear down a big part of it before we get to the final thing. But that's okay. I feel pretty confident about these changes that we're making. If you're deconstructing the whole thing, might as well build the bottom of the farm with the collection system and then work your way up. Good idea. Start at the finish line and then work backwards. That doesn't work for everything in life, but it works for a lot of things in life. Is figure out the end goal, figure out the end goal, and then figure out how you got to get there. Yeah, let's just take the whole thing down. I think it's going to be easier to fully start from scratch. RIP all the work we did last Thursday. But that's okay. If it leads to eventual success, then it was worth it. Do you mostly do streaming? Yes, I stream twice a week, pretty regularly, Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then on my YouTube channel, I do put out some other videos hopefully now on a regular basis. I'm gonna try to get at least one, ideally 2 extra videos out every week besides the streams, just to help the channel grow as much as possible. Nitro says the next goal should be netherite gear. Will probably last you a good several episodes. You think I'm ready? You think it's time for netherite? I have no idea even where to begin with netherite. I know you have to raid a bastion, right? In the nether. And get ancient debris. Or is it just the ancient debris? Or no? Oh, you need like the template from the bastion, right? And then you get the nether ingots from the ancient debris. Or you get the nuggets and then you make ingots. And then you use the template to add netherite to the armor. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. But I have been feeling like it's time for another adventure. I think we're ready for that. We've done a lot of building recently, so maybe we can start that. If everything goes well today and we can get this farm up and running, and we need to put the chunk loader back up there. Well, the chunk loader's there. We just need to put an ender pearl back into it. then I think that would be good. Kiana, can I share some tips to grow channel while streaming? Yeah, if you've got tips, I'm always happy to hear them. Nitro says, get one template from a bastion, then duplicate it a bunch of times. Then you need to mine 36 ancient debris to get enough for a full set. Okay. So maybe we can do the bastion raid on Thursday. Ooh, that was not anywhere on my radar, but now that you've said it, that does sound like fun. And I think that would be a great source of entertainment for everybody. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. Working backwards. We've got the chests. Let's go even a step before that. Where's the building? Here's the building. I want to be able to enter and get to the chests pretty quickly. Like just a run in, run out kind of thing. So if we do chest here, we might even be able to stack 3. Bastion is very difficult. Bring a lava bucket and fire res potions. Okay. Maybe we can spend some time today. Making some fire res potions. I can't remember exactly what you need for those, but we have our potion shop over there, so why not use it? Okay, this is what I'm thinking. If the door... Oh, hold on, guys. Let me pull back a little bit. You know what? Okay, before we do this, we need to decide if we want to do just one length of... Oh, you know what? We don't... If we're not constricted or constrained by the water only flowing 8 blocks, then we could do a longer row of the sugarcane, because we don't need to worry about the water because we're going to have the mine carts running. So do we want to make it, maybe it needs to go this way? I think it does need to go this way. And we could maybe move these over a little bit. We have the building. Let's say it kind of comes all the way to the edge here. And then we want it to go all the way to the edge here as well. Okay, then we do have this whole length that we could use for the sugar cane. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, you know what? Actually, I think it's going to be longer if we do it this way. Because we can do a little bit of terraforming and extend this out a little bit. And then maybe it's sort of like an L-shaped building. Because I'm also trying to think, of course, we're going to need to make this into like a shop and a house and everything. But I don't want it to be too big. So I'm trying not to build too big of a building and like really overcommit myself to something here. So let's see. I know this planning stage is taking a little while, you guys, but bear with me. It's gonna be worth it. It's always better to plan a little extra. In my opinion, the whole measure twice, cut once mentality. If you double check your work before you execute it, you're much less likely to make a mistake. So, I'm going to take that to heart and hopefully not make any mistakes here. And do a cool build. And get a working redstone farm. This is the first, or going to be the first redstone farm in this world, which is pretty exciting. Ideally the first of many, and I'm out of dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we need to find 8 more pieces of dirt that we can shave off from somewhere else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Okay. Do you do streaming on Kick only? No, I stream on Kick. I stream on Twitch. Shout out to my Twitch viewers. I stream on YouTube as well. So, and all 3 all at one time. I'm multi-platform, baby. Okay. Let's try this again. So these are going to be the walls, ostensibly. And then we're going to have the farm go horizontally, vertically, lengthwise this way. And I want to utilize as much of that length as possible. So let's say we need 1 block to kind of house everything. And then a block in. Okay, but we also need to figure out how wide, not wide. Okay, like for example, we're gonna need a block that contains the redstone. Ugh, you guys, I'm trying to picture this in my head so I can do these calculations right, but I am a visual girly. It's hard for me to conceptualize it without looking at it. Yeah, Kiana, you can share tips, definitely, but I'm just not interested in spending money right now. So if your tips require me to spend money, then unfortunately I'm not interested at the moment, but any other ideas, I'm welcome to hearing. Okay, I think I need to actually place some blocks. So we're gonna pretend this is the piston. It's gonna hit it this way. The mud is going to be right here, right next to it. And then we're actually just going to put another mud here. Oh, but we are going to put, okay, so this is what I was talking about. I knew in my head that I needed this. This is going to be water. Go with me. And then we're going to put the pistons and the observers over the water. And then we're going to have mud, mud. So these will be kind of pressed together. We're going to run the hopper minecart just underneath these two mud blocks. Then we're going to need another space for water. And then this stuff on top. Okay, so it's going to be like that, which means, and it's going to be raised up. So we're going to want the chests to be they'll probably end up being like right here. Because if the hoppers are going to go under wherever the mine carts are, which is going to be under the mud. And then there's going to be that final hopper that connects it into the, or just one hopper, I think, that will connect it into the chests. So I think that's a good spot for the chests. And then this entrance will probably end up moving. Yeah. But that's okay, because this is just going to extend out this way. Ooh, I could even do two of them right next to each other. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that. And this is less of a... Maybe we won't have as much of a storefront here. But maybe it'll just be more of like a workshop warehouse. Let's do this too. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up making two. And then we'll have it sort of symmetrical and just repeat the same thing like right here, right next to it. Maybe with some space in between. And then like this, those two, this, and then that's the edge. So we'd have more chests right here. And then we'd end up making this entrance a little more symmetrical. And then all the terraforming and stuff we can do. We can do it a little later. Okay, I know it's a little early. I'm just gonna take a really quick break, you guys. Less than 5 minutes. Just give me just a moment. And we're back. See, that wasn't too long. Not too long at all. Okay. And then what we're going to do, I think, is actually place these this way. I know it really doesn't matter, but we'll place these facing this way, and maybe we can still have, this will still be like a little storefront kind of thing. Let's see how far back we're going to be able to go. Back to here. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think they're a little close, but I think I would rather have a longer space here for the farm, and then again, we can always terraform and like bring this out more, and so we can have more of a space up front for the shop-ish area. Okay, I think I'm good with this. I think if I keep trying to mess with it, I'm gonna go crazy and I'm never gonna get anything done. So we're just gonna keep it moving. We will need some more of some of these things though. Like we're gonna need more hoppers. I think we're gonna need more observers and more pistons. So maybe let's build as much of this first one as we can, make sure it works, and then we'll go gather materials for the second line. Since we're gonna have 2 lines, I think we can probably just stick with two chests on each side. Let me put some of this stuff away. I hate picking up wheat seeds. I have too many and they just take up room inside my inventory. Okay, I think all of this is necessary to some degree. Let's make some planks. Let's make some chests. So 2 chests on each side. And then, okay, let's take this down. This was just for placement reference. We'll put hopper, hopper. And then these are gonna need to be not a hopper. I thought I was on the sandstone. These are gonna need to be sandstone going as far as possible. Kiana says, make the channel theme related to your game that you play mostly. I agree, that is a good tip. I know like my Kick channel does still need a little extra attention. I think there's like 1 banner for it that I need to make. My YouTube is pretty good in terms of being related to the game. Because yeah, Minecraft is definitely my game of choice. Okay, let's see. Let's count these. We'll kind of make it a nice round number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's my favorite number. And it's the 17th today as well, so it has to be a good day, right? Okay, well then let's just keep it at 17. Oh, except you know what? Look, I have 16 of all of these. Oh, but we're doing double anyway, so we're gonna need way more. Okay, never mind. We're gonna keep it at 17. Now, we gotta place down the rails and the powered rails and make sure this thing is gonna spin the way it's supposed to. So we want this going straight like that. 1, 2, I think is this also on an 8 count? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oop. My pickaxe is too strong for this. I just want to make sure I put the right number down in between to get the next powered rail. I think it really doesn't matter, right? As long as it's not more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we'll do 5. And then a powered rail. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Can I power these rails? The torch underneath? Yes, I can. Good. Great. One, 2. Oh, we should sleep. We should sleep so no mobs spawn. I'm drinking a matcha right now, a homemade matcha. It's very good. And when that runs out, I have a giant mug filled with Moroccan mint tea. Make sure you guys are, oh, come on, really? I slept so this wouldn't happen. There's a creeper. There's always a creeper, isn't there? Come here, you little idiot. Get away from my stuff that I've already built. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. That wasn't too bad. This thing keeps filling up with beeswax. Not that I'm complaining, but I feel like it's happening more quickly than it should. Not beeswax, honeycomb. Okay, let's plant these saplings over here. And let's keep going. Oh, another egg. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powered rail. Torch beneath. Nice. Very nice. Oh. I was half underground. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powered rail. 1, 2. Nope. Nope. Not what I wanted. Let's try this again. Nope. Not what I wanted. Let's try this for a third time. Oh, the powered rails don't curve, do they? That's my problem. Okay, well then let's put a powered one here. And these will curve around. And then we put a torch right here. And then we climb back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Powered. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's good. That's close enough. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then torch and torch. Okay. So let's drop one of these Hopper mine carts on here. Give it a little push. And now that should go around and around forever. Okay. So we'll actually set that down later. Ooh, let's make sure that it works and for dropping stuff into here. So if we put that in there, put the oak leaves in here. Yeah, let's just put a couple things in here. Then ostensibly, as it goes around, it should drop those things off into this hopper, right? And then it should go into here. Or am I doing that wrong? Let me see. Can I stop it with my body? Yes. Okay, and the stuff is still in here. So why is it not? Is it because I just put it in there? I feel like that shouldn't matter. Okay, well maybe we'll leave that going. Let's continue on with the rest of the build and then we'll troubleshoot that at some point because I know it's supposed to work. I know it's gonna work. It's right now it's user error. Okay, so let's start building up the other parts that we're gonna need for this. Like this is gonna be, where's the water gonna be? I've already forgotten. The water's going to be here. So on this outside area next to the hopper mine carts, but I think it has to be hold on guys, I need to use my brain more than I usually do. Okay, I need to be able to visualize and also try to explain to you guys what I'm thinking of. Okay, so we need to build, okay, we need to build up one. We need to build up one because the water is going to go here. And the mud is going to go, oop, not like that. Here. And here. So, oop. Oh no. I broke it. Hey, it's still going over it. Look at that. It just catches onto the next one. Okay. Have we had any progress? Oh, okay, look. Okay, the oak leaves are in here. So that means it is working. It's just working very slowly. Maybe we can do 2 hoppers instead of just the one. I broke too many things. Okay, I'm starting to feel like I got this now, you guys. I feel like I understand as I forget where this powered rail is supposed to go. Okay. Powered rail, regular rail, and then we're going to switch this out for 2 more hoppers, hoping that it will make the distribution... Ooh, thunderstorm. Hoping that it will make the distribution go a little faster into the hoppers and into the minecarts, but we shall see. Okay. And we can actually break these blocks. These are unnecessary. And then we gotta build up the same thing on this side. And what I'm thinking, you guys, what I'm thinking is that to contain the water, instead of having another full block on that outside, we could just do a trapdoor. How's that sound? Ah! What was that? Oh. It's because it's dark. Because it's dark because of the storm. Should we sleep? Let's just sleep. All right, the matcha's gone. It's tea time. Tea's good. Okay. If I put a block here, yeah, that prevents me from opening this. We'll have to figure that out. Okay, that's a problem for later. Let's get these mud blocks in and get the water in. Except we're gonna need more mud blocks, which means we're gonna need more dirt. And we're gonna need those trapdoors. So why don't we now fly home? We need 17 times 2 is 34. 34 times 2 is 68. So we need 68 observers. This is a lot, you guys. 68 observers, 68 pistons. I think we have enough of the powered rails and the torches and everything. And redstone, we're gonna need more redstone as well. So we need observers, pistons, redstone, and lots of trapdoors. Let's do it. Grab the iron. Let's see, we're gonna need lots of wood. Good thing we have so much spruce wood. And look at all these trapdoors already made. Lovely. Okay. You know what? We can put some of this stuff back in our ender chest. So it's waiting for us over there. Because right now it's just taking up space. And we need that for other things. Yeah, I brought over way too much of our stuff. Okay. So trapdoors. 60, I think we need 68 trapdoors. So this is actually perfect. We'll just keep these. Because they're only going to be coming up one on each side. Okay, so we're good for trapdoors. We just need to make our 68 pistons and observers, which is going to take iron and more chests. We have some iron here. Let's make... Oh no, we don't need chests. for observers, but I think we need redstone. Oh, one of these things we need quartz for. Yeah, cobblestone, redstone dust, and nether quartz. Observers, pistons. Okay, we do need the wood for pistons, but we also need cobblestone, iron, and redstone. So let's do the pistons first, the stuff that doesn't need the quartz. Get more redstone. Get a bunch of cobble. Okay, we already have... Hold on. Make some more dust. Okay, that should be plenty of dust. We already have 16 pistons, so we need 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 48. 20 more. So let's grab this block of iron, change it into some ingots. I believe... Where's the pistons? Where'd they go? Oh, we're at a cobblestone. Wow, that cobblestone went fast. Look at our cobblestone supplies dwindling, you guys. We're gonna have to go, like, actually mine more cobblestone at some point. Okay. 49, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that should be a total number of pistons that we're gonna need. So, 68 minus 16, 68 minus 6, 62 minus 10 is 52. So we need 52 nether quartz, which we've got. 52 nether quartz, 52 redstone, one more. And then we're gonna need way more cobblestone than that. So let's grab a couple more blocks of cobble. And then we should be able to make, it says 28 observers. Why is it not making more? I think we're out of cobblestone and we're out of redstone dust. Okay, so we need truly double the cobblestone and double the redstone to make all of these. Gosh, I really hope that this is gonna work and this is all worth it. Because we are investing a lot of material here. Let's see. I'll put this chest away. Okay, I think I can put... Yeah, I can put all of this iron away. We don't need any more iron. That was just for the other stuff. Okay. Something says grab another couple stacks of cobblestone. Oop, oop. I'm on the wrong side of the shed. Okay, now this should make 50. We still need more cobblestone. Good Lord. This should make enough. There we go. All 56, so we have our 64 plus 8. All right, let's turn this back into redstone blocks. Let's put this back in here. And we can put the spruce away. And the cobblestone away. And I think that's enough, you guys. I think that's all the stuff we need. Let's make a couple more glass bottles. Ooh, I shouldn't have filled up that I shouldn't have filled up that water source because we're gonna need it. We can make another one though. Okay, I know it really doesn't matter if I grab the stuff now because it's all gonna be available over there. Yeah, let's just go. I think we're ready, guys. I think we're good to really get this thing laid out. Let's do it. Oh, I forgot the dirt. Oh my gosh. Literally turning right back around. But see how fast this is? It took me, what, less than 10 seconds to get over there and then come back here. When without the elytra, it would take much longer than that. Coarse dirt has snuck in here. Should be in there. Okay. Now let's take another 10 seconds to go back. So easy, so chill, so good. So worth it to get the elytra. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Maybe it's because we're in this area. So these chunks are loaded. So these are all loading up with the honeycomb very quickly. Oh, I feel like there's no bees in here. Oops. Maybe that's why that one's not doing it. Maybe we need to breed up some bees. Okay, it is becoming nighttime though. So let's not worry about that right now. Let's take a little sleep. Okay. Let's do this. We'll place the dirt down, then we'll turn it into mud. If I could do it without falling off, that would be great. Let's just do this. Not the most glamorous, but it gets the job done. Okay. So we do that. And then let's place these down as temporary blocks. This will just make it easier to place the trapdoors down. And then where's my sandstone? Sandstone. I guess we do have to kind of build it up. Let's see. But this will be dirt. If I put a trapdoor here, can I even put a trapdoor there? Maybe not. Okay, oh, that's perfect. Because then we can put trapdoors here to contain the thing. Good job, Renee. Good vocabulary. We put trapdoors there to contain the minecart, the hopper minecart, and then we can still open this up. Okay, and then that means, let's see. I do want to put sandstone across the top there like that. And then now we need trapdoors all the way down the sides. Like that. And then we'll just go ahead and place sandstone up here. Like that, yes. And then more trapdoors along the sides. Okay, and then we should be able to fill up the water with only 3 water buckets on each side. So 6 total, perhaps. Oh, this inventory is getting messy, you guys. Don't look. Don't look. We'll sort it out later. I need to eat also. Okay. We got a scaffold up there. Nope, not there. Here. Okay, then we gotta take out all of this. Because this is all gonna be water. Like that. And then like that. And then there's one spot in the middle, and if we just put one there, that should be good, right? And one like that. And one in the middle. And one right there. Okay. So the water's there. All this water here, all this water's doing here is growing the sugarcane. And I guess, let's see. Now we gotta turn all that dirt into mud. Although I feel like you could do it without. Something tells me that we maybe don't need all the mud. But I kind of would rather just make it into mud anyways, just to be safe. But we need an infinite water source, and I destroy the other one, and I don't know why. So let's make one. That's not enough, right? Or is it? Oh, I think we did. We did it. We're good. We did it. We're good. We good. Good. We did it thing. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, well, let's grab 6 total, because we're gonna need it for the other one. And then we can just put these back for now. Let's put this honeycomb away. Let's put the I cannot speak. Put the dirt away. Why do we have extra observers? Oops. Oh well. Okay, and this should be enough. Put the glass away. I'm trying to make room here. 34. That's correct. Okay, I'm just trying to make some room here so we can put all these glass bottles out in individual. Yeah. Not quite like that, but that's okay. Okay, glass bottle. Mud. 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 Put these away, put these in the hot bar. Glass bottle. Mud. Making mud. there should be one more. Nope. Okay, but there are some over here that we dropped. So let's go put some of this other stuff away so we can just fully do the mud all at once, or as with as many glass bottles as possible. Okay, like that. So every single glass bottle can be used in one round, like that. Oh, this is tedious, my friends. You have to literally scroll to the next one and go one by one. And there's not even any way to use the like pick block to switch to one. Okay, but that's okay. We did it. We did it. Not a problem. Hey, if you haven't liked the stream yet, I would humbly request that you do so. It really helps me out. And it just makes me happy to see all those likes on my stream. And if you enjoy Minecraft, if you enjoy just some regular cozy building, please also consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 200 subscribers by my birthday, which is April 2nd. So that's just like a couple weeks away. I know that's a big ask, but I think we can do it, you guys. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Let's get to 200. And I'll give y'all a cookie. How about that? We can have a little party and y'all can have a cookie. Okay, we're making good progress. We need to add the observers and the pistons and the redstone. And I think we need the glass as well. So let's grab some glass, pistons, observers. Where's the redstone? Definitely need the sandstone. Let's sleep. Okay. I'm thinking we'll do a layer of glass. Oops, I broke the wrong one. A layer of glass all down this way. Like that. Let me just do it this way. I think it's less jarring. Okay, and then the pistons will need to go on top of here, but we need to do temporary blocks so we can make sure the pistons face the correct direction. And then actually we'll leave that there because we'll put the redstone on top of here. So we can break just that one. But we're gonna come up here. Now we gotta do the observers. And hold on, we gotta make sure they point the right way. Is that correct? No, that's not correct. Where's his little face? I believe it's whatever direction you're looking, that's where it goes. Yes, okay. But we may need to crouch. Oh. So why didn't it work that time? we're just gonna crouch. We're gonna go down the line, place these observers. And then I think we can place the redstone dust here. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Cool, okay. Ooh, we should have put the minecart onto the track before we closed it up. Whoops. Okay, let's do that now. Yeah, that was a mistake. As we're being floated away. Okay, I have an idea. Oh no, all my redstone torches. Oh no, now I don't know where they belong. This is no good. No good at all. Okay, I think we're gonna need to pull up. Yikes, you guys. We need to pull up the shovels. Oh no, we might need to... Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. We mainly just need to remember where these are so we can place the redstone torches down underneath them. So let's count. So this first one is in a block from the hopper, over 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 5th one, and then into is the other one. Okay, I might be able to do this. Block from the hopper, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th one, and then 2, something goes there. And then 2 in from the 5th one on the other side. I think it goes there. Maybe? Please be lit up. Yes. Okay. So, mission sort of accomplished. But now the issue is we need to put the minecart with the hopper down. Can we do that in the water? Also, that one is not placed correctly. We need one right here too. Where did the other torch go? There should have been another torch. Maybe it got picked up? I don't know. Well, we have more. We have more. Just drop that there. Now that one should be lit up as well. Yes. Okay, and something... Okay, is this gonna work? Yes, it works. Great. I didn't know they ran underwater like that. Okay, well, crisis averted. Now we just need to place the mud blocks back down. And that should cut off the water sources so that they're not flowing over the tracks, hopefully. Okay. Let's place these down. We gotta get the other side done, so we need these blocks. What kind of blocks would you call these? Structure blocks? Support blocks? Something like that? I'd probably call them structure blocks because they are an essential part of the structure of this farm. And then let's match what we're doing on the other side by having this stuff here. Right? Yeah. Ah! No! Not like that. Not like that. Not like that. Ugh. Curse these efficient pickaxes. Okay. Why does... Is this uneven? No, it's not. Oh no. We lost more of the torches because of the water. Oh my god, that's so annoying. So annoying. Now we have to do it again. Curses. Okay, well, at least we know it's possible. But it would be great if I didn't have to keep doing this. Now we gotta count all over again. Okay, so there's one torch that's in one. And over 1, 2, 3, far one, and then another one, I think 2, close one. Let's see if I can hold that in my little pea brain for 10 seconds while I get over here. So it was in one, and then over 1, 2, 3, far one, 1, 2, close one, like that. Yes. Okay. Now let's get this guy moving. Roll. Thank you. Okay. Now we place all these mud blocks again. And we have to try really hard to not break any blocks that are holding the water. Measure twice, cut once. Double check the blocks you're looking at. And I bet you some of them have gone in here. But that's good, that means that it's working. If we're losing blocks to the hoppers and they're getting dropped off in the carts, that's what we want. That's good. Okay. Let's do this again. Oops. Okay. 2, 3. I'm trying to make sure we keep each side even with how we're sort of filling in. That's important to me. So it's going to be like that. And this one will build up same way. Let's see. Except this one, oh, I know why. Okay, yeah, that's even. It was looking not even. I don't know. Never mind. Am I being entertaining, you guys? Is this good enough? I did say, ooh, while I'm thinking about it, I did put on the title that this was going to be a high effort stream. Low effort thumbnail, high effort stream. But I feel like I am giving effort. It takes, building these redstone things is no joke. So that's like good effort, right? Because I do think we're going to, oh, it's been over an hour. We're gonna finish this farm by the end of stream, whether I like it or not. If we have to go over a little bit to get it done, I want it to be done and working and running and ready. Ready to go. But right now we're gonna pick all these up. Oh, maybe, oh, I should drop off these water bottles, huh? We are farming bamboo because I want to use the green bamboo blocks on this build when we get to build in the actual enclosure for it. The actual like stylish building. We're gonna be using those blocks of bamboo. Let's just put the glass bottles and the water bottles in the ender chest for now. Looks pretty decent. Could probably increase the efficiency a bit with the building speed if you built it in creative first and then copied it in survival. Yeah, probably. You're definitely right. I just that didn't even pop into my mind as a possibility of something I could do. Yeah, because I probably, even without like Lightmatica or something, I probably still could have done all this work of figuring out the process and the setup and everything in creative, where you can fly and just have immediate access to all the blocks and stuff. So maybe next time we have to do a build. And I'm interested in trying out Lightmatica anyways, just as a tool. There's a part of me, there's a, I don't know if you would call this like pride or arrogance or just being a Grinch about it. But there's a part of me that wants to be like, oh no, that's cheating. If you build it in creative first and then use like a schematic to transfer it over. But it doesn't really matter. You know, there's no, in an open world game like this, and we've talked about this before, but in a fully customizable open world game, there's really no such thing as cheating. As long as you're not playing multiplayer and cheating other players out of stuff, you know. And I'm interested in using Lightmatica for builds, like once we get to filling out this area, when we're doing a lot of smaller, more repetitive builds where only little things are changing but the structure stays the same. And even when we get into building like the neighborhood that's going to be on the other side, it would be helpful to have the schematics of maybe like 3 or 4 different versions of buildings. Like, you know how in suburbs, it's basically this like 3 versions of the same house just repeated over and over again. To have a schematic to do something like that would definitely make building more efficient in the future. So it is on my list to look into it and to download it, and then we can experiment with it on stream at some point. But one thing at a time. Let's get these pistons in. And get the observers placed on top. Is that the right way? Yeah. I do like their little faces. Their little, like, sort of frowny faces. Okay. Observers done. Redstone dust. Dusted and done. And that's it, right, you guys? That's all we have to do. Now we just got to put the actual sugarcane down and make sure it works. And I know sugarcane needs a light source to grow properly, so once we build up the actual enclosing building, if we need to add some like specific light sources into it, we can. But let's place these down. And then I want to make sure that it's going to work as intended. So, take that, replace those. We're going to place 2 here. That's going to break. Okay, they fell through. They got picked up by the hopper. Now let's come down here. And here they are. Yay! Oh my gosh, you guys. It works. We did it. We did it. Yay. I feel really accomplished. Okay, cool. Now we just gotta do a whole nother one. Okay, what I think is, just because I think it's gonna be way too boring if I'm just repeating all of that. And I don't think I can do it in the next 15 minutes. Anyways, so why don't we do some prep for our Bastion adventure on Thursday? And we can gather some, we can make some fire res potions. We can start kind of putting a chest together full of all the stuff we're gonna need. And that should take us another like 15 to 20 minutes and get us to the end of the stream time. So I'll probably end up just building the second one on my own off stream, and then we can do the build around it together at some point. Or I'll do that as like an ASMR long play or something. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling, but we're gonna grab this honeycomb. Oh, we gotta get a little organized. We'll leave the pistons here. We'll leave the observers here. Minecart hopper, redstone torches, redstone dust. We're gonna need more redstone dust. We're gonna need all these water bottles. Get out of here, wheat seeds. Nobody likes you. Okay, we'll leave the water bottles here. We'll leave the sandstone. We'll leave the glass. We're gonna need more glass. We're gonna need more sandstone. Maybe we can work on getting a sandstone villager today too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's get another shulker box. Let's see. Okay, nothing from here needs to go into this shulker box. So let's place this guy down. We can put some of this stuff into here, like the trapdoors. Okay, I want to gather all the materials just really quick. Actually, no, never mind. Never mind. Okay, redstone dust. Okay, cobblestone, we're gonna take that back with us. We have our ender chest. Okay, I think that's good. Oh, we can take this back. We have the right water buckets. Okay, let's sleep. We'll go back home and sleep. We'll go back home and sleep. Cobblestone. This is where my extra wheat seeds go, in this little corner here. Buckets, functional blocks. We could put the shears back under tools and weapons. We'll put the ender chest back in its spot. Okay, we're gonna grab the honeycomb. We're gonna grab all this honeycomb. Let's see how many honeycomb blocks we can make from it. 21, that's pretty good. Can we turn these back into honeycomb? No. Okay, that's good to know. It doesn't go back the other way. But we're gonna use these honeycomb blocks to trap villagers. So let's go try that out. I know I want a stonemason. And I know I want a librarian. So we do not have a lectern. Let's make a lectern. We need a bookshelf. And we need planks, correct? Is that all we need? No. Lectern. Thank goodness. Oh, slabs. I'm really glad that they tell you all of the recipes, because otherwise I would never know. I'd have to look it up every single time. Okay, where did my grindstone go? There it is. Okay, oh, it's nighttime. Let's sleep. Let's sleep in our own bed. We never sleep in our own bed. There, doesn't that feel nice? Home sweet home. Game frozen. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yikes. Well, at least you only missed me. Let's see, restart. Oh wait, not that one, this one. There we go. Okay, you really only missed me organizing and crafting a lectern, so that's not too bad. But we back now. I appreciate the heads up, so I don't sit there looking like a fool for too long. I'm going to drink my... You gotta sip that tea. Okay. Okay, so this is my idea. Let's try it out. Oh, I maybe should have grabbed some carpets, huh? That's okay. If this works, we'll get carpets. So we need to replace this back line. With honeycomb blocks. Maybe except for these corner ones. Let's see, what's the best way to break a honeycomb block? Shovel? And we can put the villagers... Oh no. Let's see. If we put their blocks down... Okay, now we do want honeycomb all the way on these ones. Actually, yeah, we'll just do that. Because then if we put their job blocks down here and here, because apparently villagers can't jump over, or they can't jump off of honeycomb. So if we have the honeycomb down, and their job blocks here and here, and there shouldn't be any issues. They should stay here and they'll take their jobs. So let's do this. Let's turn on our cheats. Because I am not wrangling villagers. No siree. Oh, what? He just jumped right over. Do I have to put down carpets on top of the honeycomb? Weaponsmith. That's not even that's not even the villager that I want. Wait a second. I thought it was the grindstone that did stonemasons. I might have to remove all of these barrels just to make sure they don't take a fisherman's job. Okay, hold on, guys. Let's look it up. Because I literally looked this up before I started playing today. Minecraft villager sandstone. Sandstone trade. Okay. Let's see. Can I just pull this over? No, hold on. Hold on, you guys. Give me one moment. Give me one moment. Stone cutter. Thank you, Nitro. Stone cutter. Oh, grindstone stone cutter. I got confused. Okay. Well, you're a fisherman now. You can stay a fisherman. Let's go get a stone cutter and some carpet and see if that works. The last difficult version of Minecraft, I'd say, is 1.11.2. No recipe books to help you at all. None at all? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Yeah, I can't imagine. That's probably a version that I played. But I think there were also the number of blocks that exist there for you to play was much less. That was a horrible sentence. There was less variety of blocks or of things to craft. Well, I guess. I feel like that's true to a certain degree, but not really. Like, there's still a lot of stuff to craft, even from a super old version. So yeah, I can't imagine not having a recipe book right there handy. And then you'd have to just either guess or know or ask your friends or look stuff up, which was harder to do back then anyways. And I guess if you're playing on a computer, you have the internet, but still. Yeah, the advent of the internet for... Sorry, my guy. I gotta get rid of all these just to be safe. For, when it comes to, like, games and playing games and looking stuff up. Because now if you're stuck on something, it's super easy to just pop open Google and look up how to beat this boss, how to solve this puzzle, whatever. But when I was a kid, when you were a kid, younger, without the internet, you didn't have that. So you would either just get stuck. Like, I remember I got stuck at a certain point, at a certain boss in Final Fantasy VII for the PSP, and I just never got past it because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to do it. I didn't have anybody to tell me. And which was really unfortunate because I wanted to beat that game, but you know, it is what it is. I remember playing 1.12 for the first time and I was surprised at the new recipes unlocked pop up and there was a recipe book. Oh yeah, I bet. It was a bit of a shock. Was that like something that you felt like was super helpful for you at the time? Or was it just kind of like, oh, okay, cool, new feature, you know? Okay, let's place these down. We'll start with just the stone cutter. And let's try summon Minecraft villager. Okay, hopefully he does not immediately jump off and away. He's probably jumping onto the stone cutter, isn't he? Aren't you? Look at this guy just sitting there staring at the candles. Wait. That's either kind of cool or kind of creepy. He's literally just staring at the candles. Okay, did you give me a good trade? No. Actually, brick is a pretty good trade. But not what I'm looking for right now. Okay, well then I think... Let's see. Maybe we can place the stone cutter onto... Oh, what's up, Kenny? How's it going? Hello. When I contain my villager, I put a glass block above where they stand to make sure they can't jump. Okay, yeah, I know on the other ones we did that. We put blocks above them. But because this is more open, I want it to visually be more open. I don't want to have to cover this. Like, I'd have to take these down and put glass blocks there. Ooh, actually... Excuse you. Maybe we do that. Maybe we can do spruce blocks and still put these item frames with the items on the front of the spruce blocks. Okay, I kind of like that idea, actually. And then we don't need to worry about the carpet or the honeycomb or whatever. Okay, let's do that. I usually still just memorize a bunch of recipes. I still use the recipe book, but I keep most of the crafting recipes memorized. Well, good for you. Good for you. I don't think... It depends. Sometimes I'm really good at memorizing stuff. Sometimes I'm not. Actually, numbers. I can memorize numbers pretty well. But maybe it's because I'm so visual that remembering the right placements for where the different items need to go to create something in the crafting square. I don't know. I feel like my brain doesn't do that quite as well. We need spruce blocks. I think that's it. Look at all the firefly lights, you guys. I love having the firefly bushes around because they put the little fireflies in the sky and it's just like this beautiful, magical fantasy ambiance. And it makes me so happy. Makes me so happy. Okay, you guys, I know we hit the 2-hour mark, but I want to figure out, I want to at least contain these villagers. So let's do that first. We'll roll the trades a couple times, see if we can get what we're looking for. And then we'll be done. So yeah, if we go to like, maybe we'll go to like 8:30. Get a little extra time in there. Okay, I think all we needed was the spruce planks. I think that's all we needed. And I am gonna sleep just to be safe. Okay. Oh, that was fun. I've never flown like that before. All right. Oh, you're still right here. Excuse me. Okay, let's take these down. Oh, but then we're gonna have the windows. Let's see. Oh, I've trapped myself. If it's like that, ugh, it just changes my vision for this place. You know? 'Cause then we can put these back. But I feel like it looks a little cramped. Let's see. Let's see what it looks like from the outside. I just want to see what the... Okay, you can't really tell. Yeah, you can see the little bit of glass there, but if you're not looking too hard, you can't really tell. We could maybe do stairs instead of the planks. But then we couldn't put those up, you know? Let's see. Okay, let me look up the trick that I'm thinking of with the honey blocks and the carpet. Honey block. Let's see. Use a honey block with carpet on top to keep villagers and other mobs from jumping out of their spots. But then we need somewhere to put the blocks. Let's just do this. I think it'll grow on me. I think I'll be okay. You used honeycomb blocks, not honey blocks? Wait, there's a difference? What do you mean? How do you make honey blocks? I didn't know there were 2 types of honey blocks. Wait a second. Oh no, I thought it was only honey. Oh no. With honey bottles, but we certainly don't have enough honey bottles to make honey blocks like this. Honey block reduces jump height. Darn it, I thought they were the same thing. I didn't know it was different. Okay, well, then that solves our problem for us. We're gonna stick with this. Oh boy. Alrighty, well, you learn something new every day, don't ya? I've just learned that honey blocks and honeycomb blocks are different. All right, well, this is good. This will be good. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's put down our stone cutter in this corner. Let's put down our lectern in this corner. Now let's roll for a sandstone trade. Summon Minecraft villager. Be a stonemason, please. Okay. Not what I want. Let's try again. Oh, he turned into this guy. Okay, silk touch. Nope. Why don't we get rid of this? Oh yeah, there we go. Go be a stonemason. Okay, bricks. Ugh. 1 emerald for 10 bricks is pretty good. But let's keep going, because we've already gotten that trade. So let's keep going. Oh, you probably... I feel like maybe sandstone isn't the first. Trade is always the same for stonemason. Don't worry about re-rolling. Okay. Great. That's helpful. then that guy's good. Now we need to roll. Summon Minecraft Villager. We're gonna try and roll for a fortune. Efficiency 1 or Unbreaking 3. If we get like Fortune 3 or Unbreaking 3, either one of those would be super helpful. Fortune 3! Yes! Okay, that's super expensive. That's really expensive. But that's probably okay, right? Because I'm only gonna need to get, what, like 1 or 2 fortune books? Because then we're gonna put mending on the pickaxe and mending on the whatever. So that should be fine, right? Was that some of the easiest? If we keep that, that's gonna be the easiest roll I've ever done. Okay, let's leave it for now. I'm not gonna trade with him yet. You guys let me know if you think I should keep re-rolling for a cheaper Fortune 3. Because 39 emeralds is quite a lot. It's probably okay, you'll only trade it for a few times and never use the villager again. Okay, that's what I was thinking. Cool, so let's do that. Let's see if we can upgrade our stonemason a couple times at least. So we can get close to the sandstone trade. Look, isn't this cute? They just like hang out here. And then we can come and trade with them like they're actual like shopkeepers. Oh, excuse me. You're just gonna hang out here all day and all night, aren't you? Oh, now we can put these back. Which means that these guys will probably take fisherman trades, but that's okay. We can just have a ton of fishermen in this village. They are right next to a river, so I think it would make sense to have a lot of fishermen here. They're the ones who live in the neighborhood that's going to be going up at some point. Oops. Okay. Oh, and Kenny, I know you got here kind of late. Nitro suggested, and I'm down. On Thursday, we're going to try and do a bastion in the nether so we can get the template for adding netherite to our armor. So heads up, you won't want to miss that one. It's gonna be very interesting. Okay, look, I have so much clay, you guys. We can use this clay to trade for emeralds, and then we can use those emeralds. Oop, I almost turned it into bricks. Then we can use those emeralds to trade for bricks, to get XP, to level up so we can get to sandstone. That's the goal. If you're not used to raiding bastions, I would recommend turning down the difficulty to easy, or else you're gonna die a lot. Okay, I will. You know what? Why don't we do that now so we don't forget? Because there's a good chance I'll forget. Kenny says, I've never been to a bastion, but I'll certainly be on. Okay, cool. You can learn from my mistakes as I go through, because I've never been to one either, so it'll be my first time doing all that. Also set up a respawn anchor there, 6 crying obsidian and 3 glowstone. Make sure to not use it in the overworld or that will explode. Okay, you may have to help me out with that on the day of. I've never made a respawn anchor before. And, oh, I don't even know if we have 6 crying obsidian. So, can you make crying obsidian or do you have to find it? Kenny says, my quest for netherite has been more deadly and costly than any other venture so far. I bet. Netherite is Are they kissing? Are they making out? Come on, you guys. I've got to trade with you. Yeah, netherite is, I would say like top tier. What am I trying to say? Highest difficulty, like the highest difficulty thing to achieve in the game thus far. Don't worry about gold armor. You're probably going to end up killing all the piglins in the bastion anyways. Barter it from piglins. Oh, the crying obsidian. Okay. Good to know. We'll definitely do that. Long-term project probably should be 10 ancient debris per stream. What? And by 591 streams, you'll have a netherite beacon. Oh my gosh. Could you imagine if we spent the next, what, 591 streams? That's almost 600 streams. If we do 2 streams a week, that'd be 300 weeks, which is 6 years. It would probably take me 1 whole stream to get 10 ancient debris. Like at least the good 2 or more hours. So if we did that, we would be going for ancient debris every single stream, all stream. It would take us 3 years to get enough for a netherite beacon. Could you imagine if that's all I did? That just became my stream. You know what? If I niched down into that, I could probably do pretty well for myself. You can probably get 10 ancient debris in 10 minutes with TNT. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad. And now that we have a good source of gunpowder, we can make the TNT. Also, if you're looking for a cheap emerald trade, the Fletcher stick trade is pretty good. Yes, it is pretty good. I have one over here. He does the Fletcher stick trade, which is, I mean, 32. It would be good at some point to zombify and then cure the Fletcher villager and get more Fletchers. Because just having one, they run out of the trade pretty quick. You know? Like, it doesn't take that long. Or you don't get that many emeralds before they're done for the day. And I don't even have enough sticks. So yeah, it would be good to get more Fletchers. Every time I try to find nether via bed / TNT, I've ended up dying to lava like crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, Kenny, that's rough. Because yeah, I've seen just like, oop, I hear a zombie. A zombie. I've seen just like little clips and stuff of people working on that, like trying to mine for ancient debris, and they run into so much lava all the time, constantly. So yeah, we'll see. Step 1 is to get the template for the netherite armor, and then we'll think about getting all that ancient debris. We'll probably have to do that over time. But yeah, it's tough. I'm a little nervous. If I'm being honest, you guys, I'm a little nervous. Okay, what am I doing? Honeycomb. We're gonna need a space to keep all of these. We need a new honeycomb. Ooh, let's do it here for now. We have a blank. We have an empty chest. Honeycomb or honey various. When using bed, make sure the base of the bed is not exposed to the foot level of the player, or else you will likely instantly die from the explosion. Make sure the base of the bed is on the head level and several blocks into a wall before using it for explosions. See, that doesn't even mean, I don't even understand that. What do you mean? How to use a bed to make things explode? I don't even know. You're now talking about things I know nothing about. Let's see. Let's put the brown carpet back. Okay, let's see how many Crying Obsidian we have. Oh, we have 14. Okay, that's pretty good. I know I talked about this. I wanted to make, we'll do like a little shulker box here. And set up with the stuff we're gonna need for our nether raid. 6 Crying Obsidian and 3 glowstones, you said, for the respawn anchor. We have glowstone. 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Okay. So I'm gonna bring enough to make 2 respawn anchors, just in case. I don't know how to do it, but this is what you need, right? And then you said lava bucket. We'll just grab some buckets. What do you need the lava bucket for? Oh, is that like if you have fire res potion, you can put a lava bucket down and that'll kill the piglins, maybe? Let's see. And then, what else did we talk about getting? Oh, fire res potions. Let's see if we can sleep. Then we'll go make some fire res potions. And then what else was I doing? Oh, I want to see if we can max out some of those trades. So let's get some spruce. I know I have a bunch of spruce here. We can take this, turn it into sticks, use it for trading. We're running low on fireworks. Let's get some more. Why did I grab a hanging sign? Did I mean to grab something else? I think I meant to grab the logs, maybe? Okay, anyways. Let's do some trading. Let's make the fire res potions. Let's check on our farm and make sure it's still running. Oh, and we also need to add an ender pearl back to the chunk loader, but I don't remember how to do that. I know there's a specific couple of buttons you're supposed to hold down to throw the ender pearl so that it doesn't teleport you and it just kind of goes into the water, but I don't remember exactly how. So if anyone listening right now knows how to do that, please tell me. Please tell me, I beg. Also, I'm sorry if the noise of all the villagers is so annoying. There's so many here now. Ooh, we should put another villager in here. We should roll for a Unbreaking 3 villager and put him in here at some point. Okay. We got some emeralds. I'll place this down. I think it's 2. Oh, we could trade stone with this guy. We have stone. Or we could trade 4 chiseled stone blocks. Let's see. Let's go get some stone. Just real quick. Do a bit of trading. Stone, stone, stone. This is the last of our stone. That's actually not good. I know I already said it this stream, but having the elytra makes it so easy to go back and forth. Oh my gosh. Sneak up to the edge of the bubble column, throw the ender pearl, and immediately back away once you throw it into the stasis chamber. Okay, so you have to sneak up to it. I think I was not sneaking. I think I was doing something else. Let's see. Okay, now we're up to granite and andesite. So if I keep trading with him, he should give me sandstone at some point, right? Where'd you go? Come back here. Come back here. Trade with me. Okay, white glazed terracotta. Red glazed terracotta, that's pretty good. He's an expert. We need to get him to master. So let's see. Is it more likely we're gonna need the white or the red terracotta? Probably the white. Okay, it says he's an expert now already. Let's see. Quartz pillar and block of quartz. Okay. It's not sandstone. If I recall, I don't remember them trading sandstone. What? What do you mean? That's what we were doing this for. We needed to get sandstone. I mean, I'm very happy to have the quartz pillar and the block of quartz. We're definitely, I love the quartz pillar as a block. I do think we'll need that at some point. Can you turn a block of quartz into... No, you can't. Okay. That's fine. Well, then who trades sandstone? I thought I looked this up. I could have sworn I looked this up. Minecraft villager trade sandstone. Oh, desert mason villagers? Do they have to be desert ones? No villager trades it if I remember. What villager sells sandstones? Okay, Reddit is saying trades by desert mason villagers. Villager trades sand. Sand for gravel. No. Okay, well, it's possible that Reddit is wrong. That's a Minecraft suggestion subreddit, not the Minecraft subreddit. Darn it. Ugh, my gosh. That's my own. Then that's my own stupidity. Yeah, look at that. Minecraft suggestions. I 100% probably used that when I was looking earlier and didn't realize. Well, we did all that work to still have to mine sand to get sandstone, so yikes. Okay, well that's fine. We have some cool stuff here with the red and white terracotta, and the quartz is going to be super helpful in the future. So I'll still call that an accomplishment, even though I had bad information. Silly, silly me. Okay, let's go make some fire resistance potions, and then maybe we'll call it there. Was there something else we talked about doing? I don't remember. I know I had like 3 things on my mind to get done, so if there was something else I was gonna do, please let me know. Okay, I can't understand these symbols at all. I'm gonna have to look it up. Actually save the sand if you plan to get sandstone. Sandstone is found at the bottom of the sand in a desert. Oh, okay. So we can just mine the sandstone. We don't have to convert sand into sandstone. We just have to mine it. Okay, well that's easy enough to do. I'll remember that. Okay, fire resistance potions. Does anyone want to tell me what goes into a fire resistance potion? So I don't have to look it up. This is what you guys are here for, right? To answer my questions. So I don't have to waste time doing my own research. Okay, let's see. Look at that. We got 19 sugarcane. in the span of what, like half an hour since we got this built up? So, hey, pretty good. Nether wart magma cream, add redstone to make it 8 minutes. All right. Let's get some glass bottles. Let's see, can we just float over here? Is this faster than running across? Not really. All right, we should have plenty of nether wart. Good enough. Redstone dust. Magma cream. Ooh, we only have 4. That's not a lot. But we can at least make 4. Let's see. Water bottle. Plus nether wart. Plus magma cream. Okay. I don't know where to put things. Let's figure this out. Maybe. So it's the nether wart to make it an awkward potion. But it should start with the water bottle, right? Or yeah. Okay. Come on, Renee, you've got a brain. Put it to good use. There's 3 spots to place things. Do I need more nether wart? Nothing's happening. Maybe like this? No, I can't place the magma cream there. I can place it there. Make sure your brewing stand has blaze powder to power it. Why does that sound like a completely new thing to me? Okay, blaze powder. I think that's where we were going wrong. So where does this go? Okay. And then the nether wart. Okay. So now that's gonna make them awkward potions. Then we can add the magma cream. That'll make them the fire resistance. Then we add the redstone and that'll make it 8 minutes. Correct? And did that work for all of them? Yes, it did. Okay, so take out the nether wart. Put the magma cream. Yes, things are happening. Thank you for the help, Nitro. As always, much appreciated. Will 1 magma cream turn all of these into... Oh, it did. Ooh, that's great. Okay. And then redstone. Yes. Okay. There we go. Let's make as many as we can then. Can I leave this and it'll keep going? Yeah. Okay, let's fill up the rest of these glass bottles. Or most of these glass bottles. Ooh, we can probably put some of this nether wart back. Okay. Yep, 8-minute potions of fire resistance. Let's go. I think we have some here too, but that's fine. Okay, now I'm out of inventory space to take them. Let's do this. Oh, not the redstone. Replace. Replace. Nether wart to make it awkward. Let's see, we'll just use up all of this magma cream. And then... Okay, guys. We hit the 2 hour, 30-minute mark. We're gonna finish making these potions. And then I think we're just gonna be done. Because we got a couple of those. We got those villagers. Was there anything else we wanted to do today before we left? I feel like there was one more thing we were talking about doing, but I don't remember what it was. It was just trading. We wanted to trade some more sticks for emeralds, which we did. So I think we're good. I think we're good. I think we've done everything we wanted to do. And we got big plans for the next stream. Probably the next couple of streams. It's definitely going to take me time. Time to figure out the bastion. We'll probably have to go through it a couple times. But that's okay. And then outside of streams, I'll work on building up the second half of the sugarcane farm. And I also spent some time over at the mother shroom, and I got some of the base of the mushroom built up. We just have to do the top part, the red part now. And then I'm gonna do all of that in the long plays, the ASMR long plays. And then we'll come back at stream at some point and do all the texturing and decoration and detailing for the mother shroom. And that'll be really fun. Because that's gonna be, we can get like really creative with that and do something cool. And then, what else is going on? I think that's it for now. I'm gonna try to get some shorts up. I know shorts are good for exposure and to get your stuff out there in front of other people. It's just quite tedious to make them. I'm trying to think of ways to make it easier on myself. Let's see. Oh, we need to make these into the 8-minute ones. What's up, Bacon Goat? Hi, gang. I don't care who you are, but you're stunning. Not trying to be weird, BTW. No worries, Bacon Goat. I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. I'm Renee. Welcome. Nice to meet you. We like to play Minecraft around here. That's basically all we do. But we have a good time doing it. What about you, Bacon Goat? Do you play Minecraft? Are you a gamer? Or are you just stopping by to check out the stream? Let's see, 8 minutes. Okay, are these all 8 minutes? Oh, this one's only 3 minutes. Did we forget some of these? 8 minutes, 8 minutes. Okay, let's put this 3-minute one there. And then I'm running out of space. Okay, we have one more magma cream, so we can make 3 more of these fire res ones. And then we'll be good. Good to go. Let's make it awkward. We can put these bottles back. We can put some of this redstone. Oh, what am I doing? Let me put it here for accident so he can do it. There. You've got a job now. Go on, little buddy. Awkward potions. Magma cream. Nitro says, working on the Coliseum project now in my world. Oh, good. Putting lots of work in on the outer shell portion. I was thinking about that. Because I know you said you hadn't been playing as much a little, so I'm glad to hear you're back into it. Are you trying to make it look like the classic like Roman Colosseum, or are you putting your own spin on it and doing your own kind of look? I can't remember if I've asked you about that before or not. All right. With this last little bit of redstone, we should be good. We should have a good solid amount of fire resistance portions. Realizing that 180 by 150 size is one crazy large, as each level takes roughly 3 to 4 hours to complete, and I need to do 3 levels just for the outer shell. Dang. I feel like your build is growing exponentially. Just gonna build the original intact one. Don't want to mess around too much with the partially destroyed version. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, like in its glory days, back in the ancient Roman times, how it would look actually being like used and stuff. That's super cool. I do, it's on my list, you guys. I know, but we'll see when it happens. But finding some sort of Discord-like way for us to chat and share stuff online, because I really want to see like pictures of all of your guys' worlds and your work in progress and stuff like that. So hopefully Sunday soon we can get that going. But yeah, good luck. I hope you're good at doing repetitive tasks, because it sounds like that's what's on your plate for the foreseeable future, is building up layers and layers. Are you one of those people who will like put on something in the background? Do you like watch other videos or watch movies or stuff while you play? Because I know people do that a lot. And if I'm not streaming, that's what I do, is I always have something else playing in the background to kind of keep me going. But I'm sure there are some people out there who will play Minecraft with like just the Minecraft music in the background and not listen to anything else. And I feel like in this day and age, when all of our attention spans are a little whacked out from being so digital, the idea of someone just sitting there and doing nothing else but playing the game is kind of funny to me. Yeah, working on the second level while I'm watching your stream right now, LOL. Oh my gosh, well that's great. That was not my intention to like bring that up or anything, but I'm glad that you're playing while I'm playing. That's so much fun. It's always nice to, I always find it easier to get work done when I'm sitting around people who are also doing work. And so the fact that we can do this digitally on the internet is pretty cool, I must say. All right. Where is this terracotta gonna go? Let's grab a sign. Let's keep ourselves organized. Let's put it over here. Terracotta. Done. Okay. Okay, so for next stream, we're gonna do the bastion. We've got tons of fire resistance. We've got lava buckets. We've got glowstone and crying obsidian to make a respawn anchor. I remembered what we need to do. We need to put an ender pearl in our chunk loader. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna be done. Oops. Okay, let me not have them in my hand while I'm running around. Okay, let's use this firework. Let's see if we can make it up and into the top of the tower here. Let's see. Oh no. Okay. Okay, let's take another pass. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that was good. Good job, Renee. Okay, let's try this. You said crouch. Okay, crouch to sneak. Oh, see, it transported me. Maybe, do I have to stay sneaking, maybe? Because I lifted my sneak. Maybe, no. What is that? What is that? What are you? What? What is that thing? Are you kidding me? I've never seen What is that? What is that? I've never seen that before. Was that a... Is that like a texture pack thing and that's something else? Endermite. 5% chance to spawn when you use the ender pearl. I didn't even know those things existed. What the heck? It was cute. It was so cute. Huh. I've learned several new things today. That was a new experience. Okay. Let's try this again. I've got 10 ender pearls left. I've done this before. Why is this not working, you guys? Ah! See, I threw it and it just used it. I'm crouching. Crouching is sneaking, right? That's the same thing? Crouch, sneak. Throw, back up. It's just teleporting me. And now I'm running out of ender pearls. Or don't sneak, just walk over to the water column, then immediately back off once you throw it in. Aim directly down the water. I'm trying. Okay, okay. That worked. That did it. I don't know what I did, honestly. Maybe it was the aiming down part. Maybe I wasn't aiming down enough. I mean, it's still always on the edge, which pisses me off, but it's not going to change now, right? So, okay, so we're good. We've got our column going. I would love to see if we're close enough. Yeah, no, don't touch the ender pearl, lol. I will not. I will stay far, far away. Far, far away from it. I wonder if we're close enough that it's going to keep this chunk loaded. I know it's the chunk you're in and then the 6 or 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chunks around it. But if not, we might need to make another one over here somewhere at some point. But, okay, I think that's enough for now. We've done a lot this stream. And we've got an adventure to prep for next stream. And I've got a bunch to do in the meantime. Or off stream, you know. Probably not, only loads a very small area. If you want to be safe, set up another stasis chamber there. Okay. We will do that. We'll do that later. Maybe when we're working on, or once we actually build up the building around it. We'll add a stasis chamber there. We're probably going to end up with a bunch of those, like, around the world whenever we do farms and stuff, just to make sure things stay loaded. Okay, you guys. It's been... Let me switch my screen here so we can sign off. It's been almost 3 hours, which is a pretty long stream. I think this may be the longest stream I've ever done, which is great because it really didn't feel like it. Time flew by. We got so much done. I'm so happy. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and tuning in today. Everyone who was in chat, I appreciate the help as always. Thanks for keeping me company. Thanks for playing alongside me out there. For everyone who was lurking, I love my lurkers, you guys. Don't you forget it. Don't forget to come back next time. If you haven't liked the stream, please like, subscribe for more. We got streams every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. PST with some ASMR long plays in between and hopefully some shorts coming out in the future. I'm going to work on it. But until next time, you guys, we'll be back on Thursday. We're going to go raid a bastion in the Nether for the very first time. You are not going to want to miss that. It's going to be pretty fun and probably pretty funny for you guys and probably a little devastating for me. So I'm excited. I can't wait. Hope you guys have a good night. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, or a great Wednesday, actually, because I'm going to see you on Thursday. So never mind. Have a good Wednesday. Have a good Thursday. I'll see you soon. Okay, I think that's it. Bye-bye, everybody.